Alright, hello YouTube, this is the Power of Aura here. I am bringing you guys another 5th Gem Wi-Fi battle. This is a pretty fun match I had with my friend AViral on TPX chat. It turned out pretty good. I forget what the final score was, but I'll play it for you guys now. Alright, starting it. So I checked out his team. My best matchup against most of his team was my Lucario, and I sent out my Lucario here, and he sends out his Deoxys, and he has a pretty unique Deoxys set because it's a set I don't really see that often. He first he tricks me a Choice Band, which is kind of crazy, and he gets my Life Orb, and I just go for a Crunch here, and I'm like amazed right now that like Lucario's Choice Band and Crunch does not want to KO this thing. I'm kind of pissed off actually, but whatever. And he goes for a Superpower, and I'm just like, what the hell? Attacking Deoxys lead for the win. But, yeah. He KOs me here, but because he got my Life Orb, the Life Orb was actually going to take him down with me. So, it's not that bad, I guess. He didn't get any hazards up. I lose the late game sweeper, but, you know, whatever. All in all, it's a decent trade-off. So he's gonna send out his Winning, which is, I don't know, like Russian for Victini, I don't know, bullshit. And I go to my Horny, or shit, my Nidoking. Yeah, that's it. I go to my Azumarill because these things are all like Create Madness, and he goes for U-turn, which is a good play on his part, and he does a good chunk to my Azumarill, but Azumarill is a monster, so you know. He goes into a Rotom now, and Rotom is just like a pain in the... Oh my god. Rotom's annoying. So, Azumarill gets his lefties and stuff, and this Rotom is like having a seizure over there, and I switch out, and I'm like, he's probably gonna go for a Volt Switch, because it's just annoying like that, and he's gonna do this whole switching thing, and he does. So, I was gonna go into my Nidoking, but that was just like a stupid play, because even though I predicted it right, it's like, looks good, oh, he switched in for free, I can't do anything from there, I'm just gonna die the next turn. So yeah, his Victini comes in, and he U-turns me, because he's cool like that, and I know I can survive, because Victini's kinda weak with the Scarf. Oh yeah, I figured out this was a Scarf Victini, because, pretty low damage output from the, U-turn, and no recoil. So here I go for a trick, because I know he's going to go to his best Latios counter. He's going to be kind of like, what the hell, I stayed in, and whatever. So, I got a leftovers here, and he gets a Choice Specs. So now I'm like, okay, well, he might go for a Volt Switch, he might do whatever the hell, I don't really give a crap. So I just Draco Meteor this thing, and Draco Meteor does work. So now, I see what he locks himself into. And that's Volt Switch, so that's a decent play on his part. So, Choice Specs Volt Switch will not KO, which is surprising, but maybe he has a bulkier Rotom form than most. So now he's going to go back into his Winning because it's Victini, and the Winning is going to U-turn me because it's annoying. So I go into my, I go into my Azumarill, because Azumarill's a beast like that. I'm sorry if I don't know why I just talked in a Russian accent there, that was lame. The Winning thing, shit, I did it again. That kind of kept going on to me. He U-turns out there, and I'm okay, because, like, Azumarill can take a few of these hits. And the Rotom comes in here, and I'm just like, okay, well, you know, screw Rotom. But I'm not Aqua Jetting it, because if it's as bulky as I think it is, then it's bad for me. So I go to my Nidoking here, because Nidoking's kind of horny right now, and he locks himself in a Pain Split here, which is kind of bad for me, but you know, I figure out right here that, like, I can mess with this guy, because I have a crippled Latios right now, and I can mess around with this guy by making him Pain Split me. So he lost some HP there, and my leftovers are going to get me back to higher HP than him, so it's all good in the end. So, I don't want to go for the Draco Meteor straight up, so I just go for Hidden Power. It's weak, but I don't want him to go to, I don't know, I thought he had a Ferrothorn, but, you know, he just goes for a pain split here, and I'm just like, oh, well, that works. I was kind of hoping he'd switch or whatever into something else, but he doesn't because he's cool like that. So he does here, and I believe I go for a Surf because I'm expecting a Victini, but no, he goes into hit. Oh, maybe I just go for a Draco Meteor. Well, he goes into hit on top here regardless, and I go for a Draco Meteor. Sort of predicting that. I predicted he'd go into something after the first turn. Something that can take a hidden power that's resisted by water, and that would be hidden power fire. I carry hidden power fire on my Latios because it just helps. So he's got an intimidate him on top here, and that's good, but not good for what he's using it for right now because it's not gonna check my Latios as well. But I see here he goes for a fake out, and I'm just like, okay, that does nothing because you don't have Ignition on, so why even bothering? But I don't say that because I'm nice, like, I don't know. So I think I go here and set up my Stealth Rocks, and he goes with the Victini, I believe. Yeah, he goes into his Biviting, and I go into I set up some Stealth Rocks. That's good because Victini here will be very annoying and keep coming back in, and now I can only switch in 4 more times, which is great for me. He's gonna go for a V-Create, I believe, yep. And Azumarill, despite being a champ, looks like it's gonna get 2-hit KO'd here. And yeah, that would definitely be a 2-hit KO if he stayed in. But I'm guessing he fears the Aqua Jet and his defense drop. So he switches out here, I believe, which is good for me because I can keep my Azumarill alive. And I believe he takes out Victini and he goes into Rotom, but Rotom's going to get 2-hit KO'd by Aqua Jet. And give me some leftovers back, which is good for me, and it's not good for him. So, ow. Never mind. Alright, so I Aqua Jet this Rotom, and he comes in, and next turn, I'm just going to Aqua Jet him again for another hit, and I see 2-hit KOs. I don't want him to Pain Split or Volt Switch or be a bitch, so I just go for the KO here. And now, I get switched out here, or now. I KO the Rotom, and I get my leftovers and crap. And now he goes into his Japanese name. No, it's a Ferrothorn, okay. So I make a slight misplay here, but you know, screw it. I go for Focus Punch because a lot of these things, times he set up entry hazards. And I don't believe he has any entry hazards up right now, so if he went for entry hazards here, that would have been good for it. He would have gotten some hazards up because he doesn't have any up right now, but he just goes for Power Whip, which is good play on his part because he didn't get Focus Punched. So now I go to my Latios, and he saw the HP Fire before, so he's not going to stay in, so I Surf his Victini on the switch, which is great for me. I'm like happy, I'm like, yes, I predicted the crap out of you, yes. Sorry, I get excited. So I get excited here, and I was like, yeah, bitch, I've Surfed your Victini on the switch. And I'm not sure, I think I get a crit here, I don't know, but, oh yeah, I get a crit here. He was like, that mattered, and I'm sure it did matter actually, because it's a base 100 stat thing, so it has good HP, good special defense. So I'm sure that mattered a little bit, but it's not like he could actually do damage to me. He could U-turn me here, and he'd go out, and then he'd come back into Stealth Rock, and he'd be dead again. But whatever, I know he's gonna go for Fake Out here. And Metagross just comes in, because Metagross takes the Fake Out like a champ. And I believe it just goes straight up here for a Meteor Mash, because Meteor Mash is cool like that. Well, I don't know what I do here, actually, I'm just confused. I go for a double switch here, because I'm hoping that he does a double switch. Yeah, we do double switch here. He goes into Ferrothorn, I believe. No, he goes into Togekiss. Well, I'm not sure what his logic was behind that, but we did a double switch, and I think I have a good matchup here. Now, I think he's gonna Thunder Wave me here, so I think I switch out to my Metagross again. No, I just go for a Draco. No, he avoids that and does the thing, and that was a good prediction on his part, but it messes up because I missed the Draco Meteor, so he doesn't get to play my special attack drop. I'm pretty sure that survives Draco Meteor because it's really bulky and it's annoying. So now I'm pretty sure he's gonna go for Thunder Wave or whatever here. And my Metagross is Lumberry, so no, he just goes for a Roost again because he doesn't want to. I don't know. So he goes for a Nasty Plot here, and I'm like, okay, that's cool, dude. I really don't give a crap though because I use Explosion because I am cool like that in 5th gen. And yes, I know the power drop and everything, and it's weaker now, but you know, Explosion still does work. Metagross is one of the stronger Explosions still, and it can still KO things. It actually does not KO this thing because it's at full health. If there was Stealth Rock in play, it would have died, but wait, there was Stealth Rock in play. If it wasn't at full HP because it roosted, it would have died. But it's okay because I can come in here with my horny Nidoking, and he will go on a rampage with Ice Beam. And this is like a 4-attack Nidoking. It's a Sheer Force Nidoking, and I like the way that the Killer Nacho sets it. He says, Sheer Force. I don't know. He's really funny. I don't know. You should watch Killer Nacho's videos if you don't. So I run 4 attacks on this thing, and he's a monster. He goes for the Flamethrower here and like rapes this Ferrothorn. Usually I try and play it so that I only use certain attacks. So if I've used Earth Power once and Ice Beam once, I try to make people think it's like it has setup moves on it or something, or maybe stealth. I don't know. So I'll try to alternate between them, and then randomly they'll send out something that is weak to like one of my other moves, and I'll just rape it. So a good example is like Gyarados there. Like Gyarados might come in if they see I have Ice Beam and Earth Power, only to get Thunderbolted in the face, which is great. So he goes for a Fake Out here, and I'm like, okay. I did the math a little bit, and I'm like, okay, that did less than half, or it did less than 1/3 of my HP. So I'm fine, but I don't expect a Sucker Punch here, and I think I got lucky there with damage calcs or whatever because I barely survived that. But I go for an Earth Power here, and that is the game because his thing with question marks, and yeah, I don't know. But it was a good game, AViral, and it was fun to play. Alright, I'll see you later, YouTube.